Hey my gems, it's your girl Riz, and I'm back here again with another video. In this vlog, we talk all things entrepreneur and also travel. If you're into that, please do stick around, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. Alright, in this video, we are doing something a little bit different, something that I did not think that I would do, but we're going to have a mukbang, however you call it. We're going to get some seafood. We're going to sit down, we're going to relax, we're going to eat good, and we're also just going to talk. We're going to chit-chat about our mental health, depression, how to overcome, all things around mental health, how to cope, how to just, come out of that depression state, out of that depressional state of mind that you may be in. I'm also going to talk about my dealings with depression and some of the things that helped me come up out of my depression. So yeah, we're just gonna pretty much eat good and just have a little chit chat, just us, me and you. Okay, so let's be on our way to go pick up the seafood because it should be ready. Hello. I have crab legs, shrimp, and crawfish, corn, and potatoes. So these gloves come in handy. Alright, so let's just hop right into it. I never done that one already looked like it was pregnant. This is probably like my third time eating crawfish. Like I don't normally go into crawfish, but I had a taste for it, so it's not bad. But I definitely wanted the shrimps and the crab, so. That sauce. Alright. Let me get a potato. Potato. Alright, so do y'all see that? It's like dripping. Alright, anyway, so let's get right into it. Pretty much what I wanted to come to you guys to talk about is what I was saying in my last video. Maybe in one of my last videos, I was talking about how I was depressed. I was depressed for about 3 months. It all started, like, I would actually say it started like the very end of August. And it lasted until, I would say, after Thanksgiving. So it lasted from August, September, well, the end of August, September, October, November. So that's a good, I would say 3 months and some change. So I was depressed for a while. At first, I didn't know why I was depressed, I just know that I was having terrible anxiety. My heart would just be out of nowhere, like, just my heart, like, I would have panic attacks. It felt like I couldn't breathe, like, I was getting lightheaded. My heart would just beat crazy out of nowhere. It was hard to breathe, like, it was just really bad, you guys, like, really, really bad. And I wasn't sure exactly what it was, what was happening. Mm. That's why I don't think I can do mukbangs and talk. I think I'll be better off just doing the ones just eating. Because I love food. Food is so good. And mm, I don't really want to talk and let my food get cold. That corn's too good. Alright, but so what I would do, like, you know, I'm for me to I didn't really know what was happening. So the best thing that I thought I can do was just ignore it and, you know, continue to work through it, continue on about my business, thinking it would go away, but it didn't. It did not go away. It actually became worse. One morning I just woke up while making breakfast. I had a panic attack out of nowhere. And it lasted for a good 15 minutes. And that was scary. Like, that's the scary. I've been through panic attacks before, but that one was really scary to the point I went to the emergency room. In fact, I went to the emergency room over that course of 3 months for probably 3 times about panic attacks. And they will always tell me, oh, nothing's wrong. Your x-rays were fine. Your heart looks normal. Everything looks normal. So I'm like, no, what's wrong? Like, I just couldn't understand why they were telling me everything was normal, but I did not feel normal. Something fell off with me. Something was wrong with me. So I followed up with my primary care doctor after that. So I just was telling him, you know, I'm having chest wall pain, really bad anxiety. Even at night when I'm sleeping, I'll wake up, just bad anxiety. And he pretty much told me the same thing, that, well, all my test results came back normal. Maybe it's time that I seek, you know, therapy, somebody to talk to. Have I been under any stress or anything lately? And actually, I told him, like, yeah, I have been under stress, like just trauma, like childhood trauma that doesn't ever really go away, like, and I just been under a lot of anxiety, just stressed out about life, about my business, about family, you know, like personal stuff, not getting along with certain family members, and it just was like weighing on me, losing friends left and right, not understanding why. So I basically had no one to talk to about this for months, and now it just everything just piled on top of each other for over those months and years, to the point it festered into really bad panic attacks, fatigue, lost the energy, not willing to do anything. Like, you guys, I did not want to clean my house. I did not want to, like, everything was disorganized all around me, everything, chaos, or disorganized. They gave me this, but I'm cracking it open with my mouth. It's just what I'm used to. So, and when things are around me messy, it does not make things better. If my mind's messy and things around me are messy, nothing around me is clear, organized. My thoughts are not clear and organized. So he proceeded to tell me that it could be some anxiety, PTS, with PTSD, forgot the D. So it could have absolutely, that could absolutely be the reason that I'm struggling, that I'm panicking, I'm stressed out, unwell. So he suggested that I either take some anxiety medication or seek some help with counseling, therapy. And I know I do not want to be on any type of medication. I like all natural stuff, all natural remedies. So I knew I wasn't going to, you know, be on any type of medication if it wasn't serious. Like, deep down inside, I knew I could fix it. I just had to be willing to fix it. So I did what he suggested. I went to a therapist. And it was pretty easy, you know, getting myself registered. So that was nice. But the only thing with that, I did not like the therapist. Nothing personal. I just didn't like how they were helping me or trying to help me. It wasn't what I needed, or how, it just wasn't what I needed. Like, I just felt like they were just listening to me, but not really hearing me. If that makes sense. Like, I need someone that's gonna talk back to me, encourage me, or not necessarily even encourage me, tell me what I'm doing wrong or what's happening. Like, say something back. Just don't let me talk the whole 45 minutes and then you say two things at the end and then say, but we're about to go, so your next visit we can discuss things further. Like, cut me off. Tell me what you see or what you hear that's red flags, you know? It's in my mouth now. Like, no. Cut me off. What's wrong? Like, where did I mess up at? Help me point out the mistakes. That's the only way I'm going to get help. But I just feel like I was wasting my time. They were wasting my time. Like, so I immediately just stopped going. I cut it short. Told them I would not be coming in. I'll let them know when I can make another appointment. I just could not do it. It was being counterproductive. So I know that I did not want to give up. I know I needed somebody to talk to. I decided to go online and try again, look for another counselor. And this time, like, really look, like, do my research, like, background check and everything. So I found this counselor, and he's a guy, and he's pretty much doing everything that I said the other counselor was not. Like, you guys, this counselor sends me articles to read, sends me, how can I say this? Sends me objectives, like how to use my words, how to walk through what I'm feeling, how to talk to others and properly communicate what I'm feeling, because I'm not the best communicator, and sometimes when I'm angry, my communication, like, let's just say I don't have to fight you. I can I can destroy you with my words. Let's just say that. I can destroy you with my words. You really wouldn't like me if we have a conversation. You really would want to throw hands then. Okay? So, while I'm talking to him, he's communicating with me back. He's letting me know where my issues are. You know, things of that nature. Like, just really helping me through it. Seeing why relationships ended. Seeing what relationships wasn't prosperous. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and big myself up like I'm all healed. I'm not going through anything anymore, but I'm better. I'm definitely better. Not as bitter, but better. And I'm still going to counseling. I'm still working through everything. But some counseling helps. Also, what I did actually before, well, while looking for the right counselor, what I did before that, or while looking for the right counselor, what I did was I did some deep breathing, you know? I went away from everything, every sound. I just calmly went down my basement. My basement is like a peace place, a place of peace, should I say? That's where I can block out everything. I can get out my room, get out my office, get out the living room, go in the basement. Somewhere where I don't spend majority of my time is in the basement. I also have a home gym down there, so I'm learning to get back into the home gym. You know, working out. I had chest wall pain, so I'm stretching out my chest, filling my lungs with air, breathing deeply. And you guys, that helped a lot. Even before going to counseling and finding my counselor, talking it out, deep breathing, deep breathing, deep breathing, deep breathing. Eyes closed. You can put on some meditation music, some soft sounds, whatever gets your vibrations going. But just closing your eyes and just inhale, exhale. You inhale the positive, exhale the negative. And that helps so much, you guys. I felt my chest just loosening up. My heart wasn't dumping as rapidly or as hard as it was in those past months. I just felt better. I felt really much better. Like a load has been lifted off of my shoulders. And then when I went to counseling, even better. I was able to talk out what I was holding in. And it helped. It helped a whole lot, you guys. It helped a whole lot. I would highly suggest doing some deep breathing techniques. Going to counseling. Speaking with someone who you can trust or just won't play in your face when you come to them with what you're going through. Because out here nowadays, I know it's hard. It's hard to find trust in people, find loyalty in people. I'm still trying to find my tribe. I'm still trying to find those who are for me. Because I have so much to give. I have so much to give, and I just want to give. I want to get to the point that I can give without seeing that you're snaking me while I'm trying to give to you. Freely. Like, without you asking me, I'm there for you. But I just see, I can just read through the BS. Like, I can see you taking advantage of me. I can see you lying to me. I hear it. I can tell. And little do they know, God has blessed me with so much discernment that I knew these people would leave me. I knew these people would trade on me. I just knew it. It was always a preparation for me to get ready for it. Because of all the little snaky stuff that I endured and just ignoring it, it got to the point, it physically and mentally made me weak. Made me so weak. And like I said, when I finally communicated those things to those people, baby, they did not like it. And I'm not going to say I was going about it the right way. Probably not. Most definitely probably not. But when I start to bury things and just ignore things, or anyone, if you try to bury those things and just ignore them and don't address them, it's like a pot boiling over. It's going to explode. It's going to leak over. It's going to cause damage. So it's best when something is bothering you, right then and there, address it. Definitely address it. Because you don't want to boil you over. You don't want it to boil you over. I could have saved some friendships. Could I? Maybe. Maybe I could have saved some friendships, but this was bound to happen. This was bound to happen. I always pray to have the right ones around me, so when the ones that do leave, it's a blessing. Okay? It's a blessing. So do not beat yourself up for the things you cannot control. Okay? Who is meant to be in your life will be in your life. They will want to be in your life. You do not have to force anything. What's for you will be for you. No question. And also, don't let this turn you cold. Don't let what people do to you because they're not a good human being turn you cold into a nasty human. I just said, I want to give. I want to open my arms. I want to give. I have so much to give. Not necessarily materialistic. Knowledge, encouragement, being there for someone. I want to do all those things. All those things that weren't given to me, I still want to give those to other people who deserve it. And I'm to the point, like, if I feel like you deserve it, I'm going to give it to you. I don't want to get to know you and see, oh, let me get to know you a little more. Like, time is short. If God says to move, move. I'm going to move. If God tells me, you know, this is where it's at, get this, do this, I'm going to listen. I'm going to let the Creator lead my way and not me lead the way. Let's just say that. I pray for my steps to be ordered in the way in which the Creator has set forth. I don't want to operate out of my own will, out of my own flesh. I have goals. I pray about these goals. I set my intentions high. And I pray. If it's in your will, let it be done. So, the main thing about this whole mental health journey that I have been on is to learn to forgive myself, accept things for what they are, pray more, The right people will be around me when it's in when it's necessary. And to take it one day at a time. And don't bury things that are bothering me. Speak up. Say what's on my mind. The one reason why I was burying things that was bothering me because I said my words. Like, I can destroy you with my words. And I knew this, so I would not say anything about anything that was bothering me. I just ignored it. Because I didn't want to piss no one off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make it worse. But ignoring it did not make it go away. It just let those people to think what they were doing was acceptable, was right. That's probably how I wanted to be treated. And none of that was true. It was complete opposite. And I would just be sitting like, dang, why don't they get it? Like, why don't they understand? This is not right. I don't like this. Because I wasn't saying anything. I'll try to distance myself maybe. But that didn't work. Not at all. So I took time out for myself. I took time out just to breathe. And that helped so much. Just sitting down in a quiet place and breathing? What? Sometimes that's the medicine you need. Sometimes you don't need to be on no antidepressant medicine. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. Hear you out. Sometimes that's just all you need. And if you're in a place where you don't have anyone to listen to you, write it out. Write it out. Do some journaling. Get your feelings out. Meditate. Listen to affirmations. That's pretty much what I did. I meditated, stretch, breathe, exercise. I will insert a clip of exactly, so you can see what I was doing. So that's what I was doing. Taking it day by day, minute by minute. Learning myself, relearning myself. One of the things my counselor asked me was, what is the 3 goals you want to accomplish from seeing me or going to therapy? And I actually said one of them was to actually relearn who I am. Get to know who I really am outside of the trauma. Let go of my trauma and learn who I am. Because I realized the trauma just is a mask. I put on this mask to avoid what I've been running away from and disguising myself. If that makes sense. Just disguising who I really am. But how Future say? Mask off. Forget it. Mask off. I'm ready for the world to see who I really am. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I'm in my business, you know, when I'm doing my business, my jewelry, that's my happy place. That's who I'm trying to become. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say that I'm already there in my business, I'm well established. No. All those goals that you see me do, or all those goals that you see me accomplish or trying to achieve, that's pretty much my higher self. That's who I'm trying to become. And it's hard because I grew up with no role models. I had to learn a lot on my own. I had to be my own role model. I feel like I'm pretty much old. I'm pretty much others' role model, and I'm younger than these people. So that's pretty much where it's at. So I don't want to make this video too long, and plus my seafood boil has gotten cold. You know, I will probably reheat this up later and finish eating it, but I just don't like to eat my food cold. I like my food hot. That's why I tried to do this mukbang. I guess I did do it. I just did it, so. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about other people. If they are going to be around, they will be around. You wouldn't have to force it. It will come natural. You wouldn't have to force it. And when in doubt, pray. Definitely pray. When in doubt. Well, as always, my gems, I had an amazing time sitting here talking with you guys, chit-chatting. It's always good to sit here and talk with you guys. Please do, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, share, and comment your favorite part of the video or any advice that you have about mental health, how to deal with depression, you know, things of that nature. But I always have a good time rocking with you guys. You guys are the best. And until next time, bye, my gems.